Perfect. Okay, so happy Wednesday. I had the honor of having lunch the other day with Marlene, who is the director of skincare product education for Monat. And I thought I was going to overstep myself at asking her if she could please do us the favor of joining us for a call to educate us all on skincare. And the reason that I did this was because as she was speaking about skincare and she was so passionate about it and so knowledgeable, I realized that I don't pitch skincare enough, and not necessarily because I don't love my skincare products, but because I don't have the knowledge as I do with the hair care. So Marlene, you don't need much introduction. Go ahead and please take the mic. Hi, and thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a true honor. I am completely grateful to share this evening with you all. So thank you so much for carving some time out for me today. I thought that I'd get started with a small introduction. Of course, as you know, I am your global director. I'm also a licensed medical esthetician, and I have 11 years of experience coming from a plastic surgery center. And so when I was, searching for my dream job, Monat reached out to me, and I'm so excited to be part of the team today. What I like to do is share with you a PowerPoint presentation to kind of guide you so that you have a visual when we're speaking to the products. But first, I want to get started by saying that if you're not already using the skincare, that is step number one. And the reason I say that is because all the many years that I've ever recommended skincare, I have always led by example. And it's really important that you adopt the skincare, because when you speak to it, you're gonna find that you're gonna be speaking from a very genuine place. And that makes it very easy, because you're gonna start to love it like I do. And it's gonna be so natural for you to share your personal experience with others. You're also going to have such a great idea of the overall experience, how well it feels on the skin, how well it plays with others in your makeup. You're going to start to see a real improvement in your skin. People are going to start to compliment you on your skin. And again, that really opens the door to start communicating about it. So first and foremost, if you haven't already started using skincare, I recommend that you do so. Our routines are based on skin type. So if you don't know what your skin type is, there's two options. We do have the skin routine testers. So this is a really neat tool to test your skin type. And the reason I bring these up is because our skin type can change. So you might think that you have a certain skin type. You might think that you're oily or dry, but you'd be surprised. And these make it very, very easy. This is a great conversation starter too. If you have these and you're talking to someone, hey, do you know your skin type? I just recently found out that your skin type can change. I didn't realize that maybe 5 years ago when someone told me, hey, you have normal skin, that over time it could have gotten drier, or over time I could have produced more oil. There's lots of factors that happen. So maybe with aging, our skin can change. You might need to use products that are designed for dry skin. So it's a really valuable resource for you. Also, there is a beauty quiz online, but an easy way to determine skin type is by pore size. So normal has an even amount of oil and moisture production on the skin, and you're just going to see that even of pore size throughout the entire face. Whereas an oilier skin type, they're producing more oil naturally. And so to accommodate for that oil, the bigger the pore size is going to be, so that oil can flow to the surface and then liquefy and then protect the skin. Combination, which is probably the most common skin type that we see, is you can have like a combination T-zone, right? And so you will notice that you will see bigger pores here, more oil production along the nose, right along that barrier, on the chin area, but the pores will start to diminish as we go out. So that is like a T-zone combination. And dry skin, the pores are not even visible. Like they're not producing oil, so there's no reason to have a larger pore size to accommodate for that oil flow. So you really can't see the pores on a true dry skin. So that's just a little like skincare one-on-one on skin type and on pore size. And I think that that will help you moving forward since our routines are based on skin type. So I'd like to share my screen with you now. All right. Good, we're good. Yeah, you can see, give me a thumbs up if you can see. Perfect, thank you, thank you. So true to our hair care, of course, we still have all the great high standards, naturally based, vegan, cruelty-free. Sometimes it's important to talk about that depending on who we're speaking to. You know, it really resonates a lot these days about ingredients and what ingredients we decide not to use as well. And especially now, I think the more we're educated, the more customers are looking for products that are naturally based and are vegan and are cruelty-free. So feel free to give a big shout out to that, because that's one of the reasons that I'm truly proud to represent this brand. I've been vegan now for almost 3 years. And so I think that a lot of people have a more open idea to this and are really searching for products that not only are they naturally based, vegan, but don't do any animal testings, but are very, very effective. And that's what we have here. Also, take a lot of pride in the fact that we've been tested by dermatologists and ophthalmologists to make sure that it's safe for us to use. And we do clinical testing. So that's huge too. So what that means is that we do perception testing and we do instrumental testing. So perception testing is we have participants use the products, and when they do so, they give us feedback, honest feedback on, you know, did it deliver? Did it do the results that you were expecting? How did your skin feel? Where did you see the improvement? Did you enjoy the experience, right? Because it's really, really important that they enjoy the experience as well, right? No one wants to take skincare home and then not really love the way they feel or they smell. That's not going to make them want to do that morning and nighttime. So happy to report that we have beautiful, beautiful feedback from all the participants that use our products. So check. And then in addition to that, we do instrumental testing. So we're actually checking for hydration at different levels of the day, different hours, wrinkle depth formation. I'm going to share with you our promises. And so when we do our clinical testing, we're also checking that those promises that we said we were going to deliver on, that we're actually delivering on those. And that's what that instrumental testing allows us to do. So we have a lot of clinical data that supports our skincare, which is huge. That's really important. Use that to your advantage. Shout out those clinical studies. You can find those in our product information pages, our info sheets that are in your resource library. And I'll talk more about resources and where to find this information. So going back, our products are for healthy aging. So we promised that we would help others have more radiant skin, brighten the skin, that we would help to reduce the appearance of age spots, right? So as we age, we have pigmentary changes on the skin. So sun exposure can lead to browning of the skin. Even hormonal changes can lead to pigmentation issues. Also, we wanted to improve skin tone and elasticity, right? Fine lines and wrinkles, texture as well. So smoothing, refining the skin naturally too when it's moisturized and hydrated, which was another one of our promises. The skin is going to be more resilient. When it's more resilient, not only does it function better, but it looks healthier, and healthier skin naturally looks younger. So that's all a plus, and I'll take all of the above. Yes, please, and thank you. All right, so we have our Monat key ingredients. These are sprinkled throughout our skincare. It's not that every product is gonna have all 5 of these, but they are gonna be formulated strategically so that we can get the results that we're hoping to get and that we do deliver. So Rejuvenique S being our first. As you probably know from the hair side, Rejuvenique is infused in the hair care as well as our skincare. It's a blend of 17 botanical oils and extracts. And really what it does, it nourishes, moisturizes, and hydrates the skin. We have our natural fruit acid blend, which is Monat exclusive as well. This is a blend of and pure source from like sugar, mango, banana, kaja, and their alpha hydroxy acids. So alpha hydroxy acids are really important for our skin because they help really do cellular turnover, so slough off old cells so that we create new ones. Naturally, when we do that, then we are seeing an improvement in our collagen, which then means an improvement in our fine lines and wrinkles. It also has a real smoothing and brightening effect on the skin because it helps to remove the dead skin. When we remove dead skin, we're making new, fresh, healthy cells. So that's really important. And that's going to help to fade also dark spots as well. We have our Monat exclusive peptide. Now our peptide really helps the skin plump it up, really more youthful from within. We have our plant-based stem cells. These are extracted from moss, and moss has been thriving and living on this earth for many, many years, and we extract the antioxidants from that. So it gives us a bunch of antioxidants protections. Antioxidants are especially important in skincare because every day we're being exposed to the elements. We're being exposed to sun, to pollution, to stress. So we have external factors, we have internal factors that produce what are called free radicals. And those free radicals actually cause havoc in the skin and the cells, and they accelerate aging. So when we have antioxidants in our skincare, it really helps to neutralize that so that we don't accelerate our aging process. So they're like our little soldiers. They have our back, they're protecting us from the elements, and so that we can live our day happy and bright. And then we have our Kakadu plum. Our Kakadu plum is, again, another Monat exclusive ingredient. So look at that key ingredient index right there. We have 4 exclusive Monat ingredients. That's phenomenal. And that's one of the reasons that I absolutely love Monat is that we have an amazing research and development team, and they are always looking the earth to find the most natural ingredients and combine that with the beautiful science that we have to deliver the results. But let me get back to the Kakadu plum. So the Kakadu plum, it's an Australian multitasking superfruit, and it lives in a very, very intense environment. So it withstands high heat, it withstands strong UVA rays, and it has developed such a strong antioxidant protection. It has a very strong vitamin C that's 100 times stronger than an orange with C. So it is really, really a great ingredient that we have, and you're gonna see it especially in our C Radiant Serum. So our 15% vitamin C serum has our Kakadu plum complex, and that's what makes it such a standout, phenomenal product. Now, I've created this Monat Skincare Key Ingredient Index, and this lives in the resource library. All you have to do is go in the resource library, look up for resources, go to the skincare category, and then you will find these documents. So you don't have to memorize any of this to get started. We have a lot of tools available for you. On this guide, it tells you the key ingredient. It says simply put. So it gives you like a very simple sentence that you can use for that ingredient. It gets a little deeper. It dives into, well, then how does it do that? And what exactly is it? So that's the part that talks about the science. And then it tells you every product that you can find that key ingredient in. And I love this because depending on who you're speaking to, you might have someone that is like, hey, you know, I just want to know that it's going to make my age spots fade. Awesome. But then there's someone that's going to say, I want to know how it makes my age spots fade. And so this tool really allows you to either really say it in a simple way or dive into the science if you want, and then be able to find where that key ingredient lives in our products. So again, this is an available resource to you in the resource library. All right, we also believe in the power of this very simple 4 steps. It is really your way to beautiful skin. You are going to cleanse, prepare, target, and replenish. And I really want you to adopt these 4 simple steps, because once you learn these 4 steps, cleanse, prepare, target, and replenish, it is really easy for you to understand how to properly layer these products, because all of the products fall under those 4 categories. Now let's dive into the actual routines. We're going to start with our Be Gentle routine. Now, when you think of the Be Gentle routine, this is for our dry, sensitive skin. I want you to think about the name. So the name is gentle. Dry, sensitive skin craves gentle care. So that's a really, really easy way for you to remember that Be Gentle routine is for our dry, sensitive skin types. It has the 4 steps. You cleanse with the Be Gentle Creamy Cleanser. You then do the Skin Revitalizing Essence to prepare your skin. You then have our nighttime application serum, which is Rewind Age Control Nectar. And then you have our moisturizer for the Be Gentle, which is the Nourishing Moisturizer. And so again, if you can start off with the routine, you're really going to be giving that customer the best possible solution to help identify all those promises that we were talking about. This is going to target radiance and brightness in the skin, help to fade dark spots. It's going to help to improve fine lines and wrinkles, hydrate and moisturize the skin, because our Be Gentle Creamy Cleanser has a soothing complex in there. So it features Rejuvenique S. So remember that Rejuvenique is going to help to nourish and moisturize and hydrate the skin, but it also has a soothing complex as well to really help that dry and sensitive skin to really soothe their skin and nourish it. And it's so gentle. I absolutely love how it feels on the skin. It does a great job at cleansing your makeup, but it doesn't strip your skin of all of its natural oils, which is really, really important for a cleanser. And if you're dealing with a dry, sensitive skin type, they are already not producing oils to begin with. So they don't want to be using anything with harsh ingredients, anything that with surfactants that are really going to dry and strip their skin. So this is a beautiful cleanser, very, very delicate, and does a phenomenal job at even removing eye makeup. We recommend that you incorporate double cleansing. So that first cleansing is to really help break up, you know, anything that you were exposed to the day, the environmental debris, your makeup, and then that second cleansing is really for your skin. So this is where it all starts. This is foundational to great skincare. When you really put effort into really cleansing your skin and removing everything, then you can get so much better results from your products, because things are going to penetrate. You're also going to start to see a huge improvement in the texture of the skin. You're starting to see a little bumps underneath the skin. They're not quite acne. They don't have inflammation, but your skin feels rough. They're little bumps. Usually it's a sign that you're not removing all your makeup, that dead skin is getting trapped there in the pore, and now the oil has nowhere to go. And so really this is foundational to great skincare. So really educate people on that power of double cleansing. It's huge. And show that when you're doing your routine on social. Show the power of the double cleansing. It's really, really powerful, and it's great foundational skincare. That Skin Revitalizing Essence, this is what we call a lightweight miracle water. So this really does help to prepare the skin for the next steps to come. We believe in that technique. So it's really important that you're actually putting a few drops into the hand, warming it up. Then you're doing a nice pressing motion. I like to call it, like I do a bit of Vogue with it. Do your neck, do your décolletage as well. This has a moisturizing blend that has beetroot extract in it as well. So not only does it condition your skin, it also prepares you for your next step as well to come. It has the natural fruit acids in there as well, so it gives you a real brightening effect. And this is like the ultimate pore refiner, that this is really, really going to help refine pores, and your skin is going to look so luminous. So absolutely love this. Get a lot of testimonials on this too, that it just feels like fresh fresh drink of water for their skin. So really, really nice. I love the essence. It has chamomile in it, so the experience is really beautiful as well. It's a very soothing, calming experience too. So I just love the scent and how delicate it is. Our Rewind Age Control Nectar, this is our nighttime application serum. So I like to think of Rewind Age Control Nectar like totally rewinds my day. So yeah, I lived it and it was an amazing day and I learned from it, but I don't need to age from it. So Rewind Age Control Nectar has a lot of hyaluronic acid in it. And hyaluronic acid is especially important because it's like a moisture magnet. It helps to attract and lock in moisture. It also has so many other key ingredients in here. It has Rejuvenique, it has our peptides, it has our Kakadu plum, hyaluronic acid, so very, very like packed, timeless serum. And it's really our hero product of the entire line. And then we have our moisturizer, which for this Be Gentle routine would be our Be Gentle Nourishing Moisturizer. So with our peptides, with our plant-based stem cells, it's really has that same soothing complex that the cleanser has in it as well. So it's really gonna help to hydrate the skin. And imagine you're putting the Rewind Age Control Nectar on, which has hyaluronic acid. You're layering your Be Gentle moisturizer, or you can use the Night Haven as well, which is the nighttime moisturizer, and it's really locking in that hydration. So very, very nice. I love how it complements it, especially that both the cleanser and the moisturizer have that soothing complex to, again, really help that dry, sensitive skin. Now we're moving on to the Be Balanced routine. I want you to notice the only things that change here are the cleanser and the moisturizer. So if we flip back, we still have that cleanse, prepare, target, and replenish, right, with our essence and our rewind. And the only difference here is that our cleanser and our moisturizer switch out for the normal combination skin. So again, going back to the name, let the name help remind you. So when you have normal skin, you're already balanced. You have a nice balance of moisture and oil in the skin. When you have combination skin, going back to our earlier discussion, you have maybe that T-zone where you have that combination, you're producing a little bit more oil there and not as much on the perimeters of the face. So you're looking for that balance, right? So Be Balanced is great for normal combination skin. Our Be Balanced Foamy Cleanser is a very luxurious foam. It doesn't suds up like a gel cleanser would. It doesn't have any harsh ingredients in there. So it's very, very delicate, but it is a very beautiful, light foam. Does a great job. Again, both of our cleansers do at cleansing and removing makeup, but never stripping your skin of its natural oil. So it really does help to nourish the skin. They both have outstanding hydration clinicals that support these. So 24 hours of hydration with the cleanser. So that's huge. And that's really important. Your cleanser should not be drying your skin. If your cleanser is drying your skin, it's probably not well suited for your skin type. And again, our Skin Revitalizing Essence and our Prepare step, and then our Rewind Age Control Nectar and our Target step. And then the difference here for moisturizer is our Be Light. Our Be Balanced Lightweight Moisturizer. And there's really a difference in that formulation. So with the Be Gentle, it's definitely more emollient. This is a lightweight water cream. And I think that's really especially important. Like for me, for instance, I'm a combination skin type. I don't want it to feel overly heavy on my skin because I'm still producing oils in certain areas. So the actual formulation is quickly absorbs, feels very nice and light on the skin. I follow it with a mineral sunscreen and do my makeup, and it plays well so nicely with all my other products. So just a beautiful formulation. Now, in addition to the routines, we also have a Brighten and Recover Duo. And we launched in November our C Radiance Illuminating Serum and our Night Haven Overnight Age Control Cream. And these really, really enhance the routines that we already have. And it really takes your skincare to a whole nother level. And I want to show you why. Now, C Radiance is going to target this dull, lackluster complexion. It is really going to give you that protection that you need during the day when you're being exposed to those harsh elements, because it has that Kakadu plum complex. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what that complex means. But especially important, the name even says it's radiance. So it really does go back to brightening the skin, making it more radiant. Illuminating is also in the skin. So think about those names. This is going to target uneven skin tone, dark spots, blemish marks. So if you're getting, you know, let's say you have a past acne lesion and it left a little bit of a red mark, this is going to help to fade those as well. So really, really important, great for all skin types, even acne skin type can really benefit from having a vitamin C Radiance Illuminating Serum in their daily skincare routine, really to help nourish the skin and really prevent from those spots getting any darker. It improves fine lines and wrinkles as well and helps out with the texture. And so it is powered by that Kakadu plum, but one step further, this is Armonate exclusive Kakadu plum complex. What that means is that you have 3 forms of vitamin C in there. So if you have someone that's saying, you know, well, how does your vitamin C serum differ from another vitamin C serum? Well, in addition to it's amazing and it feels great on the skin and it has the most amazing scent from our Kakadu plum that's from Australia, it actually has 3 forms of vitamin C: Kakadu plum, sodium ascorbate, phosphate, and tetrahexadecyl ascorbate. What that means is that you are getting such a broad spectrum of vitamin C to really help you target all of those concerns that we said, so that you are getting improvement in fine lines and wrinkles and texture, and you are fading the spots, you're preventing new spots from appearing. So really beautiful product. You have supporting ingredients like ferulic acid, licorice root extract also helps brighten the skin, and niacinamide, which is really, really great at calming the skin and helping with the redness in the skin. So beautiful product. Has so like star ingredients in it, but then so many other supporting ingredients as well. I mean, this is your daytime serum. Our clinicals show that it does exactly what it's intended to do. Skin is going to look more refreshed, more radiant, more luminous, reduction in the appearance of photo damage and reduction in blemish marks, noticing an improvement in skin texture, softness, and smoothness. Help lift the skin in just short amount of time. We're seeing these type of beautiful results. So these are really, really strong clinicals. Use these when you speak about the products. Use these when you talk about them on social. You know, just pick one if you want. Use it as part of your actual social post to really help, you know, give credibility to the products, because they don't just say what we don't just say that they're going to do these things. We actually have the clinical data to support them. Our Night Haven Overnight Age Control Cream is our nighttime moisturizer. So again, this is why it's really enhancing our routines, because now you have a daytime serum that you can plug in to that target step, and now you have a nighttime moisturizer you can plug into that replenish step. This is going to target fine lines, wrinkles, loss of elasticity, really help promote that collagen. Really going to improve dryness and dehydration. All skin types can really benefit from this type of hydration, because naturally at night is when your skin goes into repair mode, it goes into renewal mode. And so to have these ingredients that really, really support that natural process that our skin is doing is really going to maximize your skincare, and it's going to maximize your beauty. Rejuvenate gas, hyaluronic acid, and ceramides work very well together to hold on to that moisture and to fill moisture in the actual barrier of the skin. Avocado oil, shea butter, it has such a beautiful scent. I don't know if you've had the chance. If not, go and buy it immediately. It is such a beautiful, elegant formulation, and it truly does make you have like the sweetest dreams possible on earth. So who doesn't want sweet dreams? Clinicals here are, of course, to no surprise to me, reduction in the appearance of wrinkles, noticing smoother, softer skin, improved elasticity, really working overnight to maximize and really help plump up the skin, evening out skin tone, improving texture. So imagine putting all these products together and you're really seeing a full benefit and you're really seeing all those promises come to life. So enhancing your Be Gentle routine with the Brighten and Recover Duo. This is how they plug into your AM and your PM. We also developed an amazing product layering guide that also talks you through how to layer the product so you don't have to memorize any of this. Again, this is an available resource to you in our resource library. I'm a big fan of using that sun and that moon icon to help you remember which products are applied during the day and which products are applied at night. So for our Be Gentle, when you plug in that Brighten and Recover Duo, you have the cleanser, the essence, the C Radiance Illuminating Serum as your daytime serum, again, to protect you from those elements and really help brighten your skin. Also, then you finish it up with your replenish step, which is the Be Gentle Nourishing Moisturizer. At nighttime, you just shift gears a little bit. You still do your cleanser. You do the Skin Revitalizing Essence. And then you do your Rewind Age Control Nectar. That's your nighttime application serum. Remember, it has those natural food acids to help your skin go into that cellular turnover. And then we have the Night Haven Overnight Age Control Cream. And that's really gonna help to plump up the skin, smooth the skin, soften the skin. So again, beautiful way. Start them off on the routine, and that can be their next order, the Brighten and Recover Duo. So that is a great way to get them started on the 4 steps and get them used to doing that 4 steps. They're going to start to see a really great improvement in their skin, and then they're going to be ready to take it to the next level and really enhance that routine. And that can be their next purchase, the Brighten and Recover Duo. For our Be Balanced routine, enhanced with our Brighten and Recover Duo, very similar here. Remember, anytime that you're switching from the Be Gentle to the Be Balanced routine, it's just the cleanser and the daytime moisturizer that switch out. So starting with the Be Balanced Foamy Cleanser, doing your prepare step with the essence, you're targeting during the day with the C Radiance Illuminating Serum, you're replenishing during the day with the Be Balanced Lightweight Moisturizer, and that is your daytime routine. If you are doing the Be Balanced routine with that Brighten and Recover Duo at nighttime, you are still cleansing, incorporating that double cleanse to really make sure you are doing a great job at removing that makeup, preparing your skin with the Skin Revitalizing Essence, then targeting all your skin concerns, right? Rewinding your day with that nighttime application serum, the Rewind Age Control Nectar, and then you're replenishing it with the Night Haven Overnight Age Control Cream. And so that is your Be Balanced routine with the Brighten and Recover Duo. So I encourage you, if you want to take a snapshot of this so that you remember it for the future. This is the easiest way to remember. And again, this skincare product layering guide does a beautiful job at telling you cleanse, prepare, target, and replenish, and then talking you through all the products, how to layer them. It has a sun and a moon on the side to help remind you if it's daytime or nighttime application. It also has some tips along there on the right-hand side as well, to remind you to use lukewarm water when you're cleansing. That's especially important too. If the water is too hot, it can irritate your skin. And then when you apply the essence, you might get a reaction that you normally wouldn't get just because your water was too hot. So your water should not be overly cold and it should not be hot. It should be a nice lukewarm temperature when you are cleansing your skin. That is the most gentle thing you can do for your skin as well. So it has tips like this along the way. Again, this is a resource to you that's available in the resource library. So I recommend, you don't have to print it out if you don't want. It's always available to you. It's a document that I maintain. So if anything changes, the document changes with it so that you're always up to date with the most relevant information You know, it's just a resource that I think that you should check in with on a regular basis to help guide you. And again, just as a recap, that's our Be Balanced routine with the Brighten and Recover Duo added into to really enhance so that you get that 24-hour repair and recovery, a lot of brightening, a lot of improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, especially great for someone who has, you know, dark spots as well. That C Radiance is really, really going to target those. We have products again for all skin types as well, because wait, there's always more with Monat. We have our Berry Refine Scrub. If you have not tried the Berry Refine Scrub, oh my goodness. This falls under our cleanse step. You're going to use it 1 to 2 times a week. I wish that you guys could smell this through the screen. I love it so much. It smells like a fresh bowl of berries. This is like a true spa moment in my opinion. So our Berry Refine Scrub is a 2-in-1. So it actually exfoliates the skin, but it also acts as a mask. It combines chemical and physical exfoliation. What that means, like Marlene, what does that mean really? So it's sugar-based, and what you're seeing are these cranberry seed flakes. The cranberry seed flakes, they act as like a safe alternative to microbeads. So microbeads are really, really bad for the environment. Cranberry seeds are not going to be bad for the planet. Go Monat. They're also super gentle on your skin. So when you're looking for exfoliation, you want something that's really gentle. Exfoliation does not have to be harsh to be effective. And this is such a beautiful product because it also has our Monat exclusive natural fruit acids. So you're getting that natural chemical exfoliation as well to really slough off the dead skin, really help brighten the skin. But that nice, gentle sugar scrub and cranberry seed flakes are really helping the texture. And so because of you have that physical exfoliation, you're seeing immediate results. So immediately after one use, skin is softer and smoother. It instantly looks more refreshed and radiant. Your pores will start to minimize, look more refined. Such a great product. You can leave it on the skin for up to 5 minutes, and you're doing this only 1 to 2 times a week. And since it falls under our cleanse step, you would first make sure you have a clean face. So if you're doing it at night, which is what I recommend, healthy exfoliation at nighttime. That way you can really absorb all your nighttime serum and your night haven and really maximize those products. Then you want to make sure that you're thoroughly removing your makeup first with your cleanser, whether that's the Be Gentle or the Be Balanced cleanser, and then you're doing your Berry Refine Scrub. You are doing a nice gentle circular motion with it. Again, it doesn't have to be abrasive to be effective. I really encourage you to adopt a nice gentle habit with your skin. You want to be avoiding the orbital region, all right, that eye area right there. That's a very delicate area. It has a very, very thin skin to begin with. So you exfoliate up to that. It's where you almost feel that orbital ridge. It's like a bony, you feel the bone right along there. So that's where you exfoliate up to. You can most certainly do your neck. You can most certainly do your décolletage. I love to do my elbows, my knees. I mean, if, you know, I just wish they made it in a huge tub so I could do my whole body with it. But skin is our largest organ, so you can most certainly exfoliate other parts of your body with our Berry Refine Scrub. And again, you can leave it on the skin for up to 5 minutes to get that masking moment. So let's talk about skin types, because it is recommended you do it 1 to 2 times a week. Where that will differ is if you have very, very sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin and you're prone to redness, then it's best that maybe you only do it once a week or even every other week, depending on your level of sensitivity. That you work your way up to the full 5 minutes. So maybe if you've done the exfoliation portion first, the physical one with the circular motions, then you decide you're gonna leave it on the skin. Maybe for a sensitive skin type, you just say, hey Siri, set my timer for 1 minute. and then you come back, you rinse it off gently with lukewarm water. You can use a very soft cloth to remove it as well. And then you just kind of work your way up to maybe 2 minutes, you know, after a month of doing that, and then maybe up to 3 minutes. Again, it does not have to feel overly aggressive for it to be effective. And it's really important to, I think, honor your skin and where it is in the present moment. And if it feels sensitive, that you are more gentle with it during those sensitive times. Our Eye Smooth is up next. Our Eye Smooth is a total fan favorite. This is one of the products that sold out. We had a huge waiting list, if I'm not mistaken, of 30,000 that were waiting for the Eye Smooth Nourishing Eye Cream to come back. It pairs with this rose gold applicator. Such a beautiful product. This rose gold applicator is double-sided. You're going to notice that this side is your spatula side, so that allows you to use it to scoop product right out of the jar. And then this side is the actual roller portion. It rolls so very gently on the skin, which is so important. Remember how I was telling you how the eye area is a very delicate area? So we don't want anything that's pulling on our skin, tugging on our skin. This is really used to maximize product absorption. It has such a cooling effect. I wish you could feel this. It feels so cool on the skin, and it does that to help really depuff and distress the eye area. So this is going to target everything eyes. Recommendation is you open it up. You then again use that side, the spatula side, to remove a bit of product. A little goes a long way with this, and I can tell you this is a very generous serving of our Eye Smooth. This is so indulgent. I absolutely love it. You then take that little piece and you put it on your ring finger. You do that because our ring finger has the less pressure. And so again, remember talking about that eye area is such a delicate eye area. We don't want to be pulling or tugging on that area or applying intense pressure. So ring finger it is. You're going to make him kiss, so that you share the love, and now you've spread and shared the love. You're going to start inner, outward. Just do a nice little patting motion along that orbital ridge. I also do the top right along that brow bone. I also do right along here. And then you're going to take the roller part. You work from an inward to outward motion, like go swoosh. And really, you only need to do it until the product fully absorbs. Feels so good. I love it. Another thing you can do with the eye roller is you can put it in the fridge, and so that even adds more of a cooling effect to it. It feels phenomenal on the skin, especially early morning. Like, you know, have you ever had a really, really long night, or maybe something in your diet made you feel really, really puffy when you woke up? This is very common when we eat a lot of salt in our food. We can get a lot of puffiness. Alcohol can sometimes lead to puffiness too, especially under the eye area. This is really nice. Put your Eye Smooth in, and that rose gold applicator after you've had it in the fridge is really going to help to depuff and de-stress, working with that lymphatic drainage. It's really, really a beautiful product, and it is no surprise to me why it is such a fan favorite. It is powered by our Rejuvenate Gas, our peptide, our plant stem cells. It has squalene derived from olives, and that is really, really nice because it's going to help to nourish and hydrate the skin. It has caffeine as well. Caffeine is going to help to wake those eyes up, but also caffeine actually has a real brightening effect as well. So really, really is why we're getting a lot of benefit with dark circles as well with the Eye Smooth. Our clinicals proven to reduce eye puffiness in just 8 hours, have proven reduction in the appearance of wrinkles and expression lines in 7 days, and we're seeing tighter skin, improvement in wrinkles, improvement in crow's feet, fine lines, under eye bags in 28 days. So when I see that 8 hours and when I see 28 days as an esthetician, I love that. I love that contrast because I want to be able to see those immediate results and get that instant gratification, right? Don't you? When you see that, when you're seeing an improvement in 8 hours, doesn't that make you want to use it the next day and the next day and the next day? Absolutely. But as an esthetician, when I see the 28 days, I'm like, okay, there's real science behind the product because the more I use it, the more benefit I see. And that's what that 28 days means to me. So you want to continuously see that the product is working for you, and that is for sure going to make you want to use that on the long term. So iSmooth, total fan favorite. I'm not going to lie, they're all my favorites, but Rewind, iSmooth, C Radiance, they're like really, oh, Very Refined Scrub. I mean, there's so many that are on the top of the list for me because they're stars. They're absolute star products. 30-Second Miracle, speaking of another great star product. So our 30-Second Miracle is a instant quick fix. This is such a great product to do demonstration with. Oh my goodness, if you don't have this product, buy it immediately. This is a great product to do before and afters with. We love to see your before and after, so I really encourage you to use the product on one side of your face and then do like a split screen before and after. It is phenomenal. It targets fine lines and wrinkles and crow's feet, puffiness under the eye bags, expression lines, forehead creases, helps refine pores. So what that means is that you can use it on those vertical lines. You can use it on those frown lines. You can use it on the crow's feet area if you're seeing puffiness, dark circles. If you have these expression lines, you can use it there. Maybe you see, bigger pores right along like the apples of your cheeks. You can use it there to refine the pores. Now the results last 6 to 12 hours. So this is a temporary quick fix. So it gives you like this huge boost of confidence when you use it. So especially great if you're getting ready for a special event. Especially great if you have a meeting that you're totally wanting just that boost of confidence, or you're wanting to feel your absolute best. It's powered by a peptide that really does have this instant tightening effect on the skin. You feel it almost tingle on your skin when you use it. White lily flower extract, coffee seed extract as well. Great clinicals here. The trick with this product is that practice really, really makes perfection. So what I mean by that is that there's a really, really sweet spot to how much product you need to use. If you use too much, you could possibly get a white film around the edges. If you use too little, you might not see the full effect take place. So it's really one of those products that you just have to go home and practice with, because for everyone, that amount is gonna be a little bit different. So encourage people like, hey, when you get this product home, really play with it, and you're gonna find that it's not gonna take you too many tries to figure out what that sweet amount is for you to make it as effective as possible. Now, what happens if you see a white film? It's okay, you don't have to start over. You can take a cotton swab with a little bit of water and just clean up the white edges and do it that way. You don't have to start over. But you do want to remain completely stoic and still. So what you do is you shake the tube up first to activate everything, get your miracle working, and then use a small amount, determining what that sweet spot amount is for you, and then gently pat it onto the skin, and then do not make expressions. Like just go into a peaceful Zen moment until it takes effect. You're gonna feel the tightening effect happen. 30 seconds, you're gonna start to feel it. Usually takes a few minutes though to take full effect. Wait till it takes full effect to move on to your Monat routine. That's it, guys. And that is truly what I find to be the biggest dreams ever with the smallest pores. That's what I wish for all of you. So let me stop sharing my screen. And I hope that all the information was very valuable to you. I hope that you can see and feel my excitement. I want you guys to all get started using the skincare. And once you start using the skincare, it's going to be very, very easy for you to talk about them because you're going to have personal experience with them. You're gonna feel the excitement that I feel because I've used them firsthand. It is my day and my nighttime routine, and because of that, I've seen the results on my skin, and so I naturally want to share the goodness with all of you and continue to share that with customers. Of course, remember these resources are available to you. In addition to the 3 resources that I talked about, one was the Monat Skincare Key Ingredients. Number 2 was the skincare product layering guide. We also have a product recommendation cheat sheet. So it has concerns on this side and it has products on this side. So if you have a customer that says, hey, I'm interested in improving fine lines and wrinkles, you find fine lines and wrinkles, then work across and you see all of the products that target fine lines and wrinkles. So again, this resource is available to you in the resource library. But every product has an info sheet. And in the info sheet, it's going to give you a demonstration tip. So these demonstration tips are very, very helpful. It's going to be too tiny for you to read. And the demonstration tips is a great way to get started. The sooner you can start demonstrating the products, the better it's going to be for you. A no-brainer is that 30-second miracle. That is a great product to demonstrate right away. You instantly see a before and after difference. You can put that 30-second miracle on one hand and have them stay still until it takes effect. Show the hands side by side. They will see instantly their skin is smoother and more refined. Rewind Age Control Nectar is a great demonstration. All you need to do that demonstration is a water bottle. What you do is you spray your hand with water. It's going to show that the water runs down, all right? That's my depletion of hyaluronic acid in my skin. I don't have and retain enough of my own natural hyaluronic acid to retain moisture, and that happens to all of us as we age. So then you go ahead and you put Rewind Age Control Nectar on that same hand. You evenly spread it. You talk about just one key ingredient. Hey, Rewind Age Control Nectar has such a strong hyaluronic acid that it helps retain moisture. And we need to retain moisture in our skin. When we naturally retain hydration in our skin, it looks younger, it's more resilient, it can protect us better. You do the same thing where you spray again, and what you're gonna notice is that no water runs down. No water runs down. And that's because of the power of the hyaluronic acid. So imagine you're putting on Rewind Age Control Nectar, you're layering on your moisturizer. It is attracting and holding on to that moisture. It's like a true moisture magnet. All you need for that demo is your hand or your customer's hand, Rewind Age Control Nectar, a spray bottle that I bought like at the dollar store, and you can easily demonstrate this. This is so powerful. Every time I demonstrate this, I get a big wow factor. I've demonstrated this to media. I mean, I met with Vogue, I met with Glamour, I met with Pop Sugar. I did this demonstration for these wonderful publications and they were blown away, and it is why our products continue to get these media placements. We've been in Forbes. I mean, it is amazing. Vogue, hello guys, Vogue, that is phenomenal. Another great product to demonstrate with is the Very Refined Scrub. You can do this with a tape test. You do a tape on the hand. When you show the clear tape, it's gonna demonstrate that it has a lot of dead skin. You do the Very Refined Scrub, rinse it off, do the tape test again. You're gonna notice night and day difference from tape number 1 to tape number 2. You're gonna notice less dead skin cells, and that demonstrates that the power of exfoliating is removing that dead skin. It allows for products to penetrate a lot better. You get more benefit when you have healthy exfoliation because all those wonderful ingredients are actually going to be able to penetrate and help your skin. C Radiance. This is another phenomenal product you can do a demonstration with. This is great to do at an event. I explain exactly how to do this demonstration in our info sheets. What you do with C Radiance is you buy an apple, you cut that apple in half, you place that apple up so that they can see both halves. At the very beginning of your Monet experience, Meet Monet, you want to do this. You then apply C Radiance just to one half of the apple. You go on about the wonderful event and have a great time. Towards the end of the event, you go back to this demonstration. You are going to notice that the apple that has C Radiance is going to look flawless, like nothing ever happened to it. Beautiful, flawless, all right? Imagine that's your skin. The half that did not get any C Radiance love oxidizes. In that 30 minutes, it starts to turn brown. It's incredible to see the difference. It is such a visual wow effect. And that is because the minute you are exposed to the air, just like that apple is being exposed to the air, your skin goes through that oxidization. That is why those free radicals really advance aging. That's why we need a potent, vitamin C in our life, and you get that with C Radiance Illuminating Serum because it has that strong antioxidant protection. It's going to protect you from the elements. It's going to help brighten your skin, make it look flawless, but give you that long-term protection so that you don't age. We don't need to accelerate aging by any means, right? We can age on our terms. And that's what Monet Skincare does. You can really take control of that, and you can feel the most beautiful, the most confident version of you that you absolutely are. So again, it was such an honor to be with you tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope that you walk away from with some valuable information. Feel free to share some feedback with me of how you would like to see this in the future. And I'm here for you. I'm a support for you. And ultimately what I want is for all of you to succeed and have those big dreams and those small pores. Astrid, thank you so much for inviting me today. It was such an honor.
Thank you so much, Marlene. You guys, this was amazing. I'm forever, ever grateful for you doing this. I know we all needed this. Marlene, once again, she's the director of skincare education with Monet. So you guys just literally got schooled by the best in the game. Thank you so much. And everybody go ahead and have a good night. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just, do you recommend having your skincare in a fridge? I've seen this new trend. I've seen like those mini fridges. I don't know if Marlene recommends that, but she did mention the eye roller to keep in the fridge.
Yeah, that's a great question. C Radiance is especially great in the fridge. Our vitamin C's can naturally be very, very delicate ingredients. And so it's great to keep them in the fridge. It really does, how should I say it, prolongs its shelf life, if you will. It also feels very, very good too. So the essence would feel especially good in the fridge as well. So absolutely, I'm a big fan of those fridges as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good questions, ladies. Everybody, most of the questions, Marlene, do you have a chance? Let's answer these two questions. Is it okay to use toner before the essence water?
You know, I just think that our essence is doing everything that it needs to be doing. So I don't think that you need to be applying a different brand toner at this point. I'm certain that if Monet, if and when they feel like we need a toner in our lives, that they will introduce a toner into our lives. But our essence is really like the best of both worlds, of having like a toner and a serum. Like if they could have a love child, that's what it is. So it's really, it's doing a toning in a way because it's preparing you for the next steps to come while conditioning and soothing your skin. So I honestly don't feel like you need a toner at this time.
Awesome. Well, Marlene, thank you so much. We don't want to hold you up any longer. I know this is like over an hour now. Alrighty, have a good evening, ladies. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.